Hey friends. So after doing some thinking, I decided to order a different tent for my trip, and I decided to go with the Alto TR1 Plus from Sea to Summit. So this, let me see if I'm remembering right. Yeah, 2 pounds, 5 ounces, 5.2 ounces. So nice and light. The other thing that I loved when I watched the video on how it goes together is everything is in its own compartment and everything has a purpose. So there's not a stuff sack that's wasted on just being a stuff sack. So I did watch a video on how to put this together. I don't know how easy it'll be to do in the house just because I can't stick it in the ground, but we're gonna try this. It's been raining today and I have not been able to go outside other than to do errands, so I've spent my time constructively running to get groceries. I've put together my trail snacks and my trail breakfast, and I currently have some apples in the dehydrator, dehydrating. So let's see here. I am going to, I'm just unboxing this, so there's a couple of tags that I need to take off so that we can get inside. But this is one of the reasons, other than the awesome ratings that I saw on this, one of the reasons I decided to go with this, because you don't have to pack it end to end. You can pack it like this if you need to. And I mean, this is like the size of my arm. It's very tiny, very lightweight. So also the instructions are on the outside. And from what I learned when I watched the video, everything is color coded. So like I said, this is the first time directly out of the box. So let's see how easy it is on our practice run. So I'm gonna take it out of the bag, cut some, I guess it doesn't matter, I can cut the tags off later. What do we got here? This is a repair kit from what I see. Maybe, let's see. Oh no, sorry. There's some very lightweight stakes in here. There is a repair patch as well. We won't need the stakes today. Can't go through my living room floor with them. And we have our cords. So, all right, the next step, what I do know for certain, from watching the video that we can do indoors, is going to be putting together the pole. So one of the reasons I decided to get a different tent before I even went out the first time and spend a little bit more money was, number one, weight. I wanted to make sure that I was not carrying any more weight than I needed to. Let's see what I dropped here. Oh, here we go. So I didn't want to carry any more weight than I needed to, and I realized, even though I thought my previous tent was light, It's a two-person. I started to think about it after reading reviews and all that stuff and thought, you know, do I really need a two-person tent? And this was half of the weight, and along with being half the weight, Sea to Summit is also a company out of Boulder. So let's see if I can figure this out here. So take a look at my instructions. Like I said, I watched a video the other day before I ordered, but I just want to make sure what we're doing here. Oh, yep, I'm backwards. Kind of thought so. Spin this around, and it's going to go this way. All right, so these little poles hook into here, and then there we go. So this is going to hook in down here. And this is center. So these are going to hook into these little things. Keep in mind, right, I'm going to be working with a tent that's staked to the ground when I'm outside. So let's grab this other loop. What am I at here? Let's see where I'm at one more time here. So I have, oh, here it is, right? Part of my problem. Again, I wanted to just do this on the fly, so you got a true representation of how easy it's going to be. So that snaps in there. You've got so that may be a bit, no, I think I'm good. keep in mind these corners, right, gonna be staked out. And there is so this is going to be staked out here on this corner, like this, and then on the back side as well. Maybe I can grab a heavier shoe to demonstrate where we're going to be at here. So there is I'm going to use one of my weights over here. There we go. Take that out. So when we open this up, right, we have plenty of space here. This is, I'm liking it. Looks like we've got another opening here. And let's just go ahead and throw the sleeping pad in there so that we can accurately depict what it's going to look like. Plenty of room at the foot, plenty of room at the head and on the sides, and I'll show you here. This will hook up with this. And then we also have our rain fly here. So another reason, right, I could have saved about half price on this size tent. And the reason I didn't is because, right, reading all of the information, the less expensive tent was also about this tall. So I would have not been able to sit up in the tent. And being able to sit up when you're in a smaller tent like this, I would say is probably one of the most important factors, because you want to make sure that you don't feel like you're claustrophobic, whatever that might be. Let me see if I can find my enter here. So I believe, if I'm correct, this will be the center of my rain fly here. And then these are going to color code connect to the tent stakes, and this as well. So again, right, I'm not outside where I have a ground to stake it out. So this is the semi freestanding. Let's see here. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I got it. So, got it. So these are color coded, and they do hook into the cross, I'll call it cross member up at the top. So that makes perfect sense there. So, whoops. Overall, right, like I'm feeling this is not a bad process for a first time setup, because if I was out in the woods for the first time or out in the mountain, it wouldn't have taken me that long to do this. I feel like the little bit of struggling that I'm doing here is mainly because I'm working inside without my lower section, if you will, stake down. There we go. Perfect. All right. So those are in place. We can go across the top here. Here's my center. I do have a strap here. Here, and again, right, I'm going to have tent pegs in the ground, and these, oh sweet, so every piece of this, like I mentioned, is color coded, and these just kind of go sideways and lock in, and then you can tighten them down. Okay, definitely liking that. So, pretty darn simple on the rain fly. Again, right, we would be outside, we would have this staked out a little bit further. We would be getting in and out of our tent right here, or you can leave this zipped and latch So this is a 3-season tent. Again, it's single person, but I feel like it's gonna be plenty roomy and do the trick. So this one is gonna hook here. Loosen these up a bit before I stitch that one down. Keeping in mind, right, that these are going to be hooked on to the tent stakes out further, but we can see we have plenty of room. That is going to be pulled out farther when it's all staked down to the ground, and so I could easily put my pack in here next to my sleeping bag. These little pockets are meant to be pockets that hang inside of here. So we have, let's see, and hang them really wherever. I think this one, let me just read instead of guessing, right? So one is designed to be a diffuser for light that you would hang in your tent. And again, I think I would. So this one, oh, I get it. All right. So there's actually snaps on the insides of both of these so that you can snap them in place. Let me see it. Oops. What am I struggling with, you guys? Let's see. Maybe. Oh, I know. I get it now. Totally me. So this is our diffuser. So if we put our headlamp in, right, it snaps up here. And I'll show you guys in just a minute. There we go. All right, so I'm not gonna worry about where to put this very minute, but let me take this off of my tripod. I do apologize. And so in here, right, we have plenty of room off to the side. The little pocket snaps into the corner there. And the light bar, that's this thing, snaps in, and you can put your headlamp in there as a diffuser. That's pretty cool. But once this is staked out to the ground, that section is gonna pull out a lot further. Again, I can slide my pad down to the bottom, and I've got plenty of room here. So I think this is gonna be an awesome choice for the size. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll share more about the trail snacks that I made today soon.